Hi, welcome to the Vox Pathfinder 15R channel, and today we're going to pick up where we left off with my nephew with his Gibson SG being wired in 50's vintage wiring. He liked aspect of it, loved aspects of it, but he also loved aspects of the modern wiring. We're thinking about, giving the guitar some versatility to go back and forth without drilling any holes into it, ruining the original look of the guitar. So I thought instantly, well, what he needs is a push-pull pot with some circuitry to switch back and forth. And so I went to Mojo Town online and ordered this 500K CTS push-pull pot with double push, double throw circuitry. And there's really not a lot online describing how these things work, so I just knew I had to get it. I don't know why. So I got my voltmeter, ohm meter. So I started to probe the circuits. Now what you have is you have two sides, channel 1, first probe, second probe, channel 2, third probe, fourth probe. And these work independently. And mirrored up here are where you do your soldering to. So these, channel 1 is connected to up here, channel 1 is connected to here, and so on and so forth. So they're connected. So I started probing. This device, and I put on probe channel 1, try to get my hand out of the way, and I probe 1, nothing happens. Probe 2, we have continuity. Repeat the same thing. 3, nothing happens. 4, we have continuity. Now, we pull this device out, we repeat. 1, we have continuity, 2, no continuity. Again here. 3, we have continuity, 4, no continuity. So I drew a diagram, and this is what I came up with. And I replicated these ports here, up here, and this is when it's in the down position. Channel 1 and 2 are connected, and on the left side, and channel 2 and 4 are connected here on the right side. And in the up position, 1 and channel 1 are connected on the left side, and 3 and channel 2 are connected on the right side. So I had to think for a while how I could make this into a circuit, and then I sort of started drawing, and I thought of it in terms of like a probe emanating from channel 1 and channel 2. Here's my treble side, and here's my rhythm side, and here's the bridge volume pot and the tone pot, same thing on that side. And I thought, what I'm thinking of is from the channel side, or channel 1, it's like a wiper blade going between 1 and 2. 1 and 2. In this position, channel 1 is connected to 2. That's in the down position. And they could switch over by pulling it up and go to here. So now I can get both vintage and modern wiring just by toggling between the two. And I can do both the treble pickup circuitry and the rhythm pickup circuitry by using the left side for treble and the right side for the rhythm. And then the capacitor is just wired to the tone pot here. So what we do is, off this first leg, we would wire directly to port 2, and this wiper middle leg would go to port 1, and the tone pot will be hardwired to channel 1, and the same thing over on the rhythm pickup. 4 would go to the port, this first leg would go soldered to 4, and the wiper blade would get soldered to terminal 3, and the capacitor and tone pot will be wired to channel 2. And that, in essence, is the circuit we're going to go ahead and solder, and it'll be clearer as I'm going through the process of soldering, and we'll refer constantly back to this diagram and how we're going to do it. But that's basically what we want to do. We want to be able to go back and forth between this first leg and the wiper leg of both the bridge and net pickups. So, and hopefully I got these oil-filled capacitors, and they supposedly produce a better tone than the ceramic drop capacitors. Mojo Tone Vitamin 0.22 microfarads, I think, 600 volt or whatnot. And I think perhaps they're directional, so I'll have to figure that out. And we'll try to wire those in. If not, they'll still work. But there we go. So let's on to the next step.